This is James, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is actually the inaugural video, and I thought that it would be appropriate to inaugurate this channel, which is all about quotes from authors that have meant so much to me during my life, to kick it off with G.K. Chesterton, who has for decades been my favorite writer in English. Before I do, perhaps I should show you around. I'm here in Ithaca, New York, upstate New York, with a frozen river behind me here, a stream actually, but it's thawing, and I don't know if you can hear that in the background or not, but it's a beautiful place to be right now, and very appropriate to the quote that I would like to read to you from Chesterton's book, Orthodoxy. It is a quote that has a lot to do with, has everything to do with wonder, astonishment, amazement. I happen to be a professional magician in another part of my life, so those are words that are very meaningful to me. Listen to what Chesterton has to say about wonder. The world will never starve for want of wonders, but only for want of wonder. I'll repeat that. The world will never starve for want of wonders, but only for want of wonder. Indeed, look around. How wondrous it is, truly, full of wonder all around me. The world isn't going to starve for want of wonders, but I can starve for want of wonder. Chesterton says, if you look at a thing 999 times, you're perfectly safe. But if you look at it for the 1,000th time, you're in frightful danger of seeing it for the first time. Yeah. Things I've seen 999 times, trees. But if you look at a tree just that one more time, suddenly the ordinary becomes the extraordinary. Sometime I'm going to read a quote from Annie Dillard, Pilgrim at Tinker Creek. Since this is called Pilgrim's Harvest, this YouTube channel, I must quote from that book as well, where she looks at a tree, the tree with lights in it, and has the most extraordinary mystical impressions. But back to Chesterton. Wonder is not a mere fancy derived from fairy tales. On the contrary, all the fire of the fairy tales is derived from wonder itself. Just as we all like love tales because there is an instinct of sex, we all like astonishing tales because they touch the nerve of the ancient instinct of astonishment. This is proved by the fact that when we are very young children, we do not need fairy tales. No, we only need tales. Mere life is interesting enough. A child of 7 is excited by being told that Tommy opened a door and saw a dragon, but a child of 3 is excited by being told that Tommy opened a door. Boys like romantic tales, but babies like realistic tales because they find them romantic. In fact, a baby is about the only person I should think to whom a modern realistic novel could be read without boring him. This proves that even nursery tales only echo an almost prenatal leap of interest and amazement. These tales say that apples were golden only to refresh the forgotten moment when we found that they were green. They make rivers run with wine only to make us remember for one wild moment that they run with water. Indeed, there's water running around me now, and I think the most appropriate response I can give Chesterton is to sit here in quiet meditation and listen to the sound of running water and allow it to evoke in me a sense of wonder instead of taking it for granted as the most familiar of things. Remember, at any moment, the familiar can become the unfamiliar, the ordinary, the extraordinary. Welcome to Pilgrim's Harvest. I hope to share many more quotes and impressions with you in the weeks, months, and who knows, ahead. Thanks for listening. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this, if you get something out of it, and if you'd like to hear more. Have a wonderful day.